where they had the misfortune. It was actually Sivir Yuumi locked against them, and Vulcan decided to go with Soraka. Now, the situation is a little bit different here because Bel'Veth is already locked, so you're going to be getting a large proportion of damage from your jungler anyways. But definitely in terms of which would I rather be, I think I'd rather be Deft Barrel Hero having Sivir Yuumi, even though it's the nerfed version since we last saw it be highly prominent in playoffs.
Both nerfs still viable, though. I'm going to say I'm a fan when you can play a lot of styles. Yeah, okay, you can call Sivir Yuumi Resident Sleeper. It's wait till 35 and receive your free win in the mail. But getting to that point, if they're balanced, actually is compelling because you'll be under pressure. They'll be stacking dragons against you. They're going to get 2 items first, and like there's going to be a pressure game going on there. Yumi's going to have a hard time like showing up the first Herald fight, things like that. And so we'll see how much tempo Mad Lions can have and what they can get going on because Bel'Veth obviously really wants that 8-minute Rift Herald to crack the game open.
And that's going to require them to have the first move there. So I do wonder what Niski will take into the Sylas, which was so quickly taken early, trying to follow the rest of the bans as well. I do like the double jungle bans from Mad Lions since there is a mismatch in the roles that are selected. And currently it's actually just DRX trying to ban out almost like blind pickable top laners, which is a little peculiar to me. Unless Kingen might be thinking about, okay, the Sylas is still holding its flex. It could be a mid or top Sylas depending on what Mad picks.
So what's interesting is with the Gnar being left the entire time, Sylas is very good into Gnar. A lot of it is because you love taking Mega Gnar as your ulti and then playing it out. You're seeing Mad Lions actually holding top lane for last, but they're like, yeah, you know what? It's fine. I think the lane as well, by the way, of Sylas Gnar is also quite good. Famously, Armut's biggest champion is Gnar, always played at World so far, Gnar and Aatrox. As Sejuani comes in, that is technically, although I have to still lock in both champions, double flex till the very end. And what's going to be top side? Camille, Gnar, if you play aggressively, if you play towards the lane, it's going to look really good. They move the Sylas towards the mid lane. Sylas versus Vex is going to be that matchup. And Mordekaiser, I love. I have been waiting so long for Mordekaiser as a counter pick to Yuumi. She flies into Sylas, flies with Camille. You ult the Camille, and Yumi's like, I'm on top of Leona alone, and just dies. So, huge fan of this one. If Armut could be in the team fights, and just kind of take the L, ulting the carry, and survive in the one-on-one, you can just kill Yuumi. And you just start a team fight 4v3.
Yeah, actually, the last time Mad was in play-ins, 2020, the old top laner of Mad played Camille, and Impact then played Mordekaiser and dunked on him.
Yeah.
So the same coach for Mad Lions was on stage that day. Who knows if that has any impact on it, but I agree with you. Mordekaiser can actually be a legitimate counter pick.
Slinking around here with the wave pushed in. Again, knows that Bel'Veth went towards red. Gonna try now, stun lands into Niski. Has the fear available, aims it towards Bioshik. Force him to sidestep to get away from it. Actually buys himself an extra second or so of time. He's forward though, he's gonna have to flash this one. So a well done gank. Niski plays it out nice, but the flash is still forced.
Yeah, but he ultimately just needed to buy time for his jungler, which is so much time getting Niski. He was just so far behind the pace that they couldn't even think of contesting.
We are onto the Ruin King, into the jungle. Good flash out by Niski. Dodge the rest of the slow as well. And a nice attempt. DRX shove a couple of ultis in there. They force a much longer cooldown. But right now, in a power trap, missing 2 big teamfight power ultimates, is that Mad Lions actually probably have control of the map overall. Hold that thought though. Elyoya with ulti form says, I will take this fight. Jumps into the knockup. Even with the Yuumi around, takes an ignite to his name and is like, I'm ult form Bel'Veth. We're chilling.
Yeah, it did give a window for
what comes out of it though. But look at this game, I wouldn't even mind getting rid of Sejuani, but we got to fight, of course, in the top side there, Kingen. Gonna go ahead and find it. First couple of stuns, the 3v1, the fear's gonna land, the damage, should it be? There it is! First blood comes through the jungle, but the TP coming across. Big damage towards Elyoya, staying alive for now. Death Realm has been popped, so Zeka cannot get anyone useful, or Pioshik can't tell which one. I think it was a Sejuani he had grabbed based on the damage profile, and it meant that you couldn't deliver the stun, you couldn't lock anyone down. Zeka could not finish the kill.
Yeah, Armut removes the synergy with Sejuani after that turret dive. Very well done. And the kill goes over to Lord Elyoya. He gets all the CS. Every move is for him. Every red buff is for him. Blade of the Ruin King completed and free boots now in his inventory. Let's watch this one more time. You can see there'd be a temptation to try an ult right now, but you have to stop it. If you're the Mordekaiser, they get the pullback, they chain it really nicely with the CC from the Vex, and they finish that off. But then just a really nice job at the back end of this fight. Let's not let Sejuani passive allow Sylas to lock down Elyoya.
Yep.
He gets enough damage out. that DRX does not want to chase through, and they get away with that. 3 turned into a 4 for MAD, and the 4 stays a 4 for DRX, as Deft is maybe getting a solo kill.
Next Q, a couple seconds, has to flash. Good play by Deft, able to sidestep out the ult.
Greater than the other team. They still have to play a tiebreaker after. Niski looking like he's dodging another gank.
Oh, I think flashes down for like 20 seconds longer, gets stunned up, kites away, the fear lands! And Elioya is here! Finds another, comes back to take the ulti form. Niski gets bailed out by his... blue side is 60% win rate, and almost always gets first heralded from their top pressure. Mad's gotten kind of both everything right now.
Yeah, Mad is smurfing. So he dodges the Sej ult. He also dodges the Pyosik W. Yes, Yuumi gets him, but he waits for the stopwatch as after he lands the CC that then buys enough time for Elioya to finish off Zeka. Oh man, gets away with a sliver pellet at the very end.
But in range, you can be like, I'm ulting you, and then you can try to smite off spell shoot before it lands.
But he doesn't have smite, he's top lane.
You're right, I'm stupid. So we gotta fight in the top side. It's already forgiven going down.
You played so much jungle board, you're like, this is the tech.
Nothing going through, just taking the waves, just chilling. But we are on 2 full items now for Deft to play now into the left side of the map. The dive on in, Elioya gets a kill, ulti over the top, and a flash away for Deft, but Barrel dropped at the same time. He was over the top.
They're just going for
Barrel. Couldn't find a new player.
They have demonic Mordekaiser and a Belbat. This thing is just dead.
This is dead so incredibly fast. MF on an item is good enough. It's DRX every time realizing we just have to cross map. Mad Lions are simply too strong. Every time they pick the fight is right. And look at that, a 22-minute Baron. Mad Lions careening towards first place in the group.
I cannot say enough good stuff about Niski in this game. The LEC MVP for a reason. It's not always about having all the resources for yourself. It's about doing the right things in game. So he's 20 CS down. He's got Elioya super far ahead here. Elioya makes the primary initiation, and Niski over the wall here with the ulti also tags the Yuumi. He tags Barrel's Yuumi before he can hide, gets them the second kill, which then I think makes that Baron
has felt so absurdly in control. The gold lead is only, in air quotes, 5,000. Okay, it's 5,000 and 3 Drakes. That is a ton of power. Ult's going to keep him outside the Baron pit, so now Kingen is going to guarantee be locked down. They're going to get the whole squad around him. When he comes out, he could flash the wall. Will try to do so, but I think he has it too early. I think he was still in the death realm, and MF picks up the kill.
Misplay there by Kingen, and you could see just the Demonic and Sunfire, once those things really get rolling.
A lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage, and it's a perfect, we got to get the CS up right now. It's too perfect. 200 to 100. It's the perfect CS double. Oh, it's gone now.
In jungle?
Yeah, that would have been the Elioya Horizon, I think, where he's exactly 100 CS up and also being double the CS of the other jungler. But they're going for a fight.
Yeah, 6-0 objectives. Don't keep that one too far away as well. Pyosik, of course, to be flashing away to stay alive. Kaiser will survive the tower. Yuumi wants to put the ulti on, but not enough in time. Almost kills him, but not enough coming across. He will survive it. Teamfight looking pretty good. Arma forced to flash to safety. The chase on in. Zeka gets one, and he's got a Yuumi in the pocket. Could they get more? They jump on in. The bot line's in danger, but Deft is down. That means Zeka pretty much left alone with a pocket cat. Kingen, TP's back in though, looking to make 3v4. 3v4. Yuumi heals. She's got plenty of mana still. How good do the recalls look? A quick slow onto Elioya. A little bit of poke. Soon the fear available for Niski takes some more.
This could be the game deciding
from Prowling Projectile. The squad is your Unforgiven is low. Here comes the push on in, and Kingen has to ult to safety for a little bit of time. They shut down Misfortune with the Prowling Projectiles. A dive in for Zeka gets the second, and the health bar is going to be too much now. But the stolen plan, however, Absconda Duck takes one down. 5-8 and kills the gold lead. That little bit closer.
Oh, this game just got so interesting. Whenever Yuumi gets a fed bruiser, it multiplies the power. And he is now the richest player in the game. And we'll have a Yuumi on. Let's watch this one more time. So Camille is already down, which emboldens Kaiser to go for this initiation, but they can't quite get the execute, and he takes 5 turret shots. Then, look at how grouped everybody is. The ricochets will hit everyone, and Deft speeds up the team. Deft plus Yuumi means you actually can't run away once a fight is lost. Zeka, who's had such an incredible play in this tournament so far, flashes in to get the close. Of course, Niski actually knows exactly when to go back in to kill Deft, and then the end of this fight was just about biding time and just the Silas ends up popping off.
So close to killing Pingen here as well, right? Down to about 1,000 HP, finally gets the ulti off to push them around, but now the fight continues on, and Pioshik just so incredibly low. Belveth putting out so much damage, but Kingen got onto Unforgiven and solo kills the AD carry.
Oh my.
So a 6-kill Belveth, level 15 primary carry here.
This is one game where actually, like, the AD carry is super overrated for MAD, because Belvath Mordekaiser is plenty of damage, but they can't just lose like that.
Kaiser, yeah, Def, I mean, he killed himself flashing on the AD carry in the previous fight, went too aggressive, and Niski was there. This one almost oversteps as well, but Kaiser still kind of locked down. Zeka will try to find that kill. Kingen is able to get out, and finally Leona drops, so that is a jungler down for the entire bot lane of Mad Lions.
Such a tense moment in the game right now. Arguably, it has flipped into DRX's favor as they have won back-to-back team fights, but they are still 3 dragons down with the Ocean Soul spawning in a minute, and Mad will have 5 people alive for that. Looking at the gold, it's 13,000 gold on Zeka赛勒斯, and here he comes.
There's the root. There's a whole bunch of damage instantly deleted. He built armor, and Silas wanted to kill him. Zeka gonna get traded back out. Huge damage. Mad Lions, Elyoya onto 7.
That's so big, though, because he has no teleport for Silas, and Armut does have teleport on.
He just ults Pioshik. They're just going to burn it. They're just going to burn down Baron. Uncasted Smite. Can they get damage in time? Because the fight is coming in. Elyoya. Second dives in. Can he kill Elyoya? He comes out in time to smite it and stay alive for now. But it's going to be dangerous. 1,000 gold shutdown comes through. And it's only 3 for nothing. Unforgiven has to run away. Mordekaiser cuts the wave. But there's no way Misfortune lives. You may have got the Baron, but Zeka took your whole damn team apart as DRX go up and kills.
And there are already minions at this turret and 5 alive for DRX. Freak, I think they might have just won the game.
30 seconds. There is so much time. You've got to find a way to buy it for yourself. Armut by himself can try. Pop the passive, pop a stopwatch, cut a wave. I think he needs to get this wave before it reaches his Nexus turrets. That's the best chance you have at living. And it means he has to play up in about 2 seconds. He's going to take some Yumi poke, but he needs to buy them the time. Yoinks in what he can. He can't barely get almost anything done. I don't think he even got a passive on. There's no damage being dealt. He just dies instantly. And the turrets are going to fall. Respawns come in for just as support. And Kaiser, do they care? I guess they'll go back to the turrets. They'll finally kill him. And the Nexus will drop. DRX get the comeback, win and secure first place.
It wasn't pretty.